Hello and welcome to our yoga pose of the day. For today's pose, we're going to be exploring a reclined twist. So there's two variations I'm going to talk us through. So use what works best for your body when we come to the practice part of this video. So to begin our tutorial, I'm going to begin to come into a reclined position, semi-supine, so having the knees bent, soles of the feet to the earth. And as always, just making sure the shoulder blades are comfortable back of the head. And the first variation I'm going to talk us through is where we keep one leg bent. So what we'll do is we'll take this left knee in towards the chest, and we're going to walk this right foot a little bit further away. For the twist, we'll begin to T-shape out that left arm, palms down, spreading the fingers. Right hand onto this left knee. We can stay here. This is enough for us today. Or beginning to take that left knee across. Notice that there's enough foot or space to allow this foot to go through. So we're just taking the knee across. We may begin to come onto the pinky edge of that right foot, just depending on what works best. Gaze can stay upward, or beginning to take the gaze over that left shoulder. Tip of the ear may or may not come to the earth. So this is variation 1. We'll come back through center. Now for the second variation, it's where we begin to keep this right leg straight. So we straighten it rather than keeping it bent. So again, you invite the left knee in towards the chest and then more in a diagonal. So more towards that left armpit. If we choose, we might begin to lift the right toes, setting the sole of the foot towards the space. So that right leg is straight. Again, we'll T-shape out that left arm, right hand onto this left knee or shin. We can stay here or beginning to cross the knee over the body. We're allowing that right leg, the pinky edge of the foot, to come to the earth. So it's beginning to go to its side, only if it's accessible. Adding as little or as much pressure onto this left thigh, and the toe might tap down. And again, you might admire the sky or taking the gaze over that left shoulder. So those are the two variations that you could take within this practice. And you might find that you do one on one side and the other on the other side. So for today's practice, we'll start in your semi-supine position, knees bent, soles of the feet to the earth, making any adjustments with the back of the body. We're going to begin to invite that right knee in towards the chest and then towards the armpits, so more at a diagonal. Making your choice, keeping that left knee bent, maybe walking the foot a little bit further forward, or beginning to lift the toes and straightening the leg. Yogi's choice. Beginning to T-shape out your right arm, left hand coming onto the right knee or thigh, and we'll begin to cross the body, twisting. Choosing your gaze, sky, or over that right shoulder. And again, you can add as little or as much pressure to the outside of that right knee or thigh. We'll begin to come back through center with the knee and the gaze. And then we'll begin to release the sole of that right foot to the earth. If we've straightened that left leg, beginning to bend the knee, coming back into our semi-supine. And we're going to simply begin to take this on the other side. So we can take that left knee in towards chest and then the armpit. Your choice of that right leg being straight or bent. T-shaping out that left arm. And we can stay here, gently beginning to take the knee across the body. Again, coming onto the pinky edge of that straight leg. Choosing your gaze, adding as little or as much pressure to that left thigh. Beginning to bring the knee back in towards the chest. And we'll slowly take that left foot down to the earth, bending the right knee if we straightened it. And in your own way, beginning to come back up to your seated position. So that is our reclined twist. And again, you can stay in that pose 3 to 7 rounds of breath, or even longer if you really want to marinate within that twist. Let me know in the comments below. Did you leave a knee bent, or were you able to extend the leg fully? I look forward to seeing you in the next pose.